We all know how important it is to get seen by potential clients and leads. And the way we do that is creating content, whether that be on YouTube, are you posting reels, posting on LinkedIn, posting on Twitter, wherever your audience is, you need to be posting content. It can be super overwhelming to not only create that content, so that takes time, but also to post that content on different platforms. And then you also have to think about that each platform has a different vibe and different sizes and different aspects and all this other stuff just that makes things super complicated. So, what if I told you that there is a tool that could not only help you with content creation, but it could also help you with posting across the board, across all your social media channels, and you can get this done in the matter of maybe completing your entire content schedule in an hour and posting across 4 to 5 to 6 different social media platforms. So with the tool that I'm going to show you today, that's completely possible. The tool I'm talking about is Marky. Marky is an AI social media platform that creates content and schedules it for you. And I can tell you, as someone who has been in marketing for a few years and was trying all different types of tools, I will tell you that as far as social media schedulers, I've tried no less than 3 different tools to actually get what I'm getting done with Marky in a fraction of the time. So with the other tools, maybe they had bugs or maybe they had limitations, and it still took a lot of time to actually post that content. A lot of them is, yes, it's a scheduling tool, but you couldn't design and you had to design in Canva and upload it, and it still took a lot of time. But Marky, surprisingly, is very easy, very simple to use. And I actually enjoy using it. So in this video, I'm going to show you around Marky. I'm going to show you how important, number one, it is to actually have content to post for the top of your funnel and how this works into your overall funnel. If you have been watching this channel for a little bit, you know I have an organic lead generation funnel. I'm going to break down everything. I'm going to show you exactly how Marky fits into it. And then I'm going to take you in on the back end of Marky to show you just how easy it is to create content for your business. So let's go ahead and take a look at the organic lead generation funnel before we hop into Marky. Okay, so we are starting out here with the organic lead generation funnel map before we dive into Marky. I just wanted to show you exactly where content on social media falls into your overall funnel. So taking a look at this here, we see that we have 3 areas of your funnel. We have the top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Organic content through social media falls into the top of funnel. So this is basically bringing awareness to your business. And I have it with the 3 C's here. Organic social media is going to be with the content, then we have connection, and then we have collaboration. Today, we are strictly focusing on the content aspect of it. So as you can see here, I have different social media platforms and different content platforms, and this is going to be different for every business. I am just going to tell you that you need to pick your social media channels based upon where your audience is. At Studio 822 and Magnetify, I am on a lot of different social channels. The reason being is because I can easily post to all of them without any extra work. So as you can see here, I have LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Google My Business, and blog, but we're not actually posting on the blog through Marky. But I actually have pretty much every social media platform, all the major ones within Marky, and I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to post. So whether or not you are a solopreneur, or maybe you run an agency or a bigger business, you have employees, then this will actually cut down on the time that it takes for you guys to come up with social media posts and actually get them posted to all of your accounts. So let's go ahead and go into Marky and take a look at what Marky can do for you and your business. Okay, so here we are in Marky. We are actually on the dashboard for Magnetify, and this is what this is going to look like once you have your social media platforms set up and your profile set up. I'm going to go through the left-hand side and show you exactly what Marky does and what each little section has here. So if we start out behind my picture, we see that they actually have office hours on Thursday. So one thing about Marky is that they are always doing something with the community to learn more about their users and everything else. So every once in a while when you log in, you will actually get a pop-up of announcements and changes within the platform. So I wanted to take you down to the business section because this is actually where things start. Once you are actually logged into Marky, you have to put in business information about your business. So that way Marky can help actually generate posts and captions. So with Magnetify, I have the business website and everything else in here, the business name. The website, it has this triangle here simply because my website right now is just a landing page. Studio 822 is a full website, and so on that channel I was able to just put in my URL and it was able to pull in all of this information for me based upon my business. But since this only has a landing page, I had to write a little bit of information about Magnetify, and it still did a lot of work. It came up with from what I actually wrote, the voice, core values, industry, all that good stuff. So it came up with the marketing strategy still, but I just had to write a little bit more. If you do have a website, it will be super simple. Just put in your website. It's going to pull in all of that. Right here, you're going to need to add in some call to actions for your captions. And so specifically, if you want people to book a call with you, if you want them to get a demo, if you want them to join a wait list, whatever it may be, this is where you will put in the call to actions. Additional settings have things like how long you want the captions to be, how many times you want emojis used, if you are doing constant self-promotion or just want a little bit of it, and obviously the post language and if you have any writing samples. Okay, so let's go into branding, which is still under the business tab. And as you can see here, you can put in your logo, put in your brand colors, put in your headshot for what's going to come up on your posts. If you actually wanted to choose fonts, you could choose the fonts here. They have a ton of fonts, and you can also upload your font. And then moving on to socials, this is where you're actually going to connect everything, and you're going to schedule when your social media posts are actually going to go out. So scheduling is super easy. In addition to connecting your socials is super easy because I have used a couple of different social media platforms, and they make things a whole lot more difficult than I've used with Marky here. So first of all, you're going to tell Marky what days you want to post on. So I just have a standard Monday through Friday. You're also going to tell it what time, right? And then you're also going to say if you want to vary the post by a certain amount of time. So that's just so like not all your posts are going out exactly at 11 a.m. every morning. So they'll be coming out at 11:05, 11:10, whatever. So we can randomize that posting time by 5 minutes or more, right? Next up is where you're connecting your socials. And so this is super simple. I have all of my socials connected that are associated with Magnetify. And basically you click on the button and it pulls in the information from that platform to have you log in, and then you're connected. It's super simple. Next up is team. So I have an agency plan, and the team is basically just saying who has the ability to work on your profile. I'm not going to click on that because I don't want to show emails. The same thing with clients. If there were clients up under there, that would show as well. So moving back up to the main dashboard, like I said, when you log in, this is the main dashboard that you're going to see. You're going to see your analytics from your social post. So right here, you can see that Magnetify.ai has posted 12 posts. That's my posting streak. And it's showing the analytics from those last 12 days since I've started posting with Marky. I was posting with another social media platform before Marky, but even still, this is great because this is still showing me what Marky is doing and how everything is actually growing. So as you can see, Facebook followers have grown. I've published 20 posts so far. And then Google My Business is a new platform that I just set up a couple days ago. So I actually don't have that many posts. I have one post, but we can see that I've already got 7 impressions. So this is good. And then Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest. So Pinterest, I accidentally posted from Marky. I didn't necessarily want to post from Marky, but I accidentally posted, and it's great because I've already got some engagement from the posts that I have posted. I actually have another social media platform specifically for Pinterest that I'll gear up as soon as Magnetify is open, but this is pretty cool here that you can see all your analytics in one space. I wanted to skip the posts for now and show you what the calendar looked like. So as you can see, I had it set Monday through Friday. This is when I started using Marky. Had it set Monday through Friday, and I have things scheduled already from past today, right? So this is what the content calendar looks like. And then moving on to the topics. Another thing Marky is going to do when it gets information from your website, it's going to not only complete your marketing strategy, but it's also going to give you topics that it will generate posts for, okay? So these are the topics that Marky came up with after I wrote the summary for Magnetify. And you can always add more topics, or you can actually delete the topics if you don't like it. But this is basically the type of things that Magnetify will be pulling for content based upon your business. Okay, going into the library, this is just the image library. The image library is pretty small for Magnetify since we just have a landing page, but it is also going to pull in images from your website. It gets so much information from your URL. So once you put that URL in, you're getting these images, you're getting a marketing strategy, you're getting the colors, everything is coming in at once. But you can also upload images if you need to upload additional images for your captions and your socials. Okay, so themes. These are the specific themes that I'm using and I have Marky generating for me. There are a ton of different things, and this is just the style of what your posts are going to look like. And so just going through here, you can see that Marky has a ton of different themes that you can choose from. You don't only have to have one. As you can see, I had like 4. You can pick as many as you want, and it's just going to circulate through those different themes as far as your design is concerned. This last one in here from the library is your memory. And so this is where you can upload files so Marky can get to know your business better and pull from that information. So my memory bank right here is empty since I just have the landing page and I don't have everything quite yet. But if I had something special that I wanted to put in, like maybe I was running a special, or maybe I was running a coaching group, or whatever it may be, I can put in the information there, and Marky will also use that memory to actually generate social posts for you, okay? So let's actually go to the post section. This is what everybody's been waiting for. It's posting your social media captions and your social media posts, right? So that little pop-up was just basically saying it's all changes, but that's completely fine. I changed some stuff here on the back end earlier. But what we're going to do is when you click posts, you're going to see this screen. It's going to say that you are going to generate posts here. And then this is going to allow Marky to generate posts automatically. And then you have a couple more options here. If you want to do like a custom generate, you can tell it what you want to focus on as far as topic, and then your call to action. You can pick a specific theme here. Okay, it gives you options for all the themes. And if you wanted, you can have AI work on a specific template.
I have not used this function because I didn't feel like I liked any of the templates here, but basically you can have it fill in things here from templates. Okay, so that's one option. I'm going to cancel that. You can also come up here and do custom post, and you have the blank design, upload, and custom generate. And this is where I was able to share my YouTube videos. So I just go to upload, put in my video, and then I can share my YouTube videos directly from socials. So let's go ahead and click this button here, generate post. It on average does about 10 posts, and it really doesn't take that long. So as you can see, I've clicked on the button, and we'll start seeing posts generate here pretty soon, along with the caption for the post. And I just wanted to show you how easy it was to actually edit the caption and actually edit the post, and then get everything on your content calendar. If you didn't want to wait here, you don't have to wait here. You can go to another screen and it will pull up those generated posts for you. But as you can see, it did not take long at all to get the post generated. So down here, you can see that 9 posts are loading. So we've already got one right here. So we're going to have 10 in all. And so from here, what you do is you basically click on the post, and it's going to open this editor here. So on the left-hand side is where you have your caption, and the right-hand side is where you will have your design. So on the caption, you can go through, you can manually edit, and you can also AI refine. So you can shorten, lengthen, make it more formal, more casual, add more emojis, hashtags, whatever it may be. And you can change things around the way you want. And when you go over here, go ahead and just click on the actual design. And then this is going to allow you to design the post itself, okay? So for me, Magnetify, I have it pretty simplistic, minimalistic as far as the designs. So I'm okay with this. I can go through here the same as the captions and edit anything here. I can put in more images. I can add elements like shapes. I can change the background. I can make it a solid background color up here, or I can do something like a gradient. And then I can look at the layers and also change the size. Like if you specifically wanted to put this on Pinterest, you could do that, and you can change the size here. One thing that you can do as well is change this to a video. And so as you can see, it has like 5 or 6 different pages. And I'm just gonna go ahead and click the change to video just to show you what it does. Okay, so you can see here, it's changed into a video. And so if I go ahead and click it, we'll be able to see that it's going to flip from page to page, okay? So I have found that it flips from page to page, but if you push the auto animate, more than likely you're going to get audio when it converts over. And I don't necessarily like the audio because I want to take the audio off and just have it animated or have it move, but I don't want any audio. So let's click auto animate. Now, auto animate is where you actually have the audio, which I don't care for. And you can change this. So I'm gonna pause that. You can change this. They have different audios here. From what I know, you can't upload your own audio just yet, but I'm okay with that because I don't like the audios anyways. And so if we were to cancel this, I can go back out. And so that canceled all of my design, I believe. Yeah. And so we can, whenever we're ready, we like the design, we're ready to go, we can go ahead and save and close. And then from here, you can schedule it, put it on the calendar, make it a draft. Say for instance that, okay, there's a couple things I want to change around a little bit later, but I don't want to publish it just yet. You can just save it to your drafts folder. or you can schedule, right? So if we hover over here, you can see that we can publish it now. We can schedule it next. So that will be the next one after the last time you scheduled it, or we can schedule before, right? So I always just click on schedule. And so basically what it does is it goes through my calendar. So say for instance, I already scheduled Monday's post. It's going to go ahead and schedule for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. Unless there was something special that came out. Like I had a video that I published to YouTube, and on that same day, I want that caption and that social media post to go out. So I'll schedule it for then and there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just cancel this. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the socials here. So all the socials that you have connected, it will publish to all of them unless you uncheck something. So typically I uncheck Pinterest and I unchecked Instagram story, right? And then the rest of these can actually be published. Okay. So let me go ahead and exit out of this and show you the other designs that Marky came up with. So I think this saves a ton of time. So if you are a business owner and social media is the last thing on your mind, or it just feels super overwhelming, Marky is going to be the tool that's going to help you get seen and be seen on all of your socials that you have. So you're not going to be limited just to post on one social because it's so time consuming. You can just schedule this one post and schedule it to all your social media platforms. So I highly recommend this tool because I've used so many different platforms for social media scheduling and publishing, and this one by far is the best, and it is the easiest to use, and it actually generates pretty good posts once it figures out about your business and what your business does and you feeding it a little bit more information. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Marky if you are looking for something to help you grow your business organically with that top of funnel content on social media. If you have any questions about anything, leave me a comment down below. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.